Art is all around us, everywhere we go. In every city on this planet of ours. Of course, art is in our museums. All over the world, human beings have art on display. That is not all. It's in our houses of worship. It's in our government buildings. Our schools. It punctuates our public places, both officially and unofficially. It's even in our commercials.
The most legendary name in paint is now at Lowe's.
What is his name?
Oh, it's HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams.
Is he more famous than me?
It's the name everyone wants on their wall.
Well, now there's room for all of us.
Sure.
Back to the happy tree?
But nothing looks better on ceilings either.
Come again?
So if you're looking for the most legendary name in paint...
What?
I said if you're...
I can't hear you.
Never mind. HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams is now at Lowe's.
But art is not something we as human beings have always created. In fact, art is a relatively new thing. Relatively. Let's say this field represents all of human history. Our species, Homo sapiens, have been on this planet about 150,000 years or so. Let's say each yard represents 1,500 years in the human timeline. So, when did human beings start creating art? Let's take a look. So when did human beings start making art? About right here at the 26th yard line, approximately 40,000 years ago. Now, no one knows why we started making art at this point, but one thing is for sure, we've been making it ever since. For 100,000 years, human beings did not make art. But then something happened. In what historians call the creative explosion, human beings began making art. Now, no one knows exactly what the first art was, probably body art like jewelry, tattoos, most likely. But then, 35,000 years ago, human beings stepped into caves like this and created something spectacular. This is the cave of Altamira, located in northern Spain. It was first discovered in 1880. It was the first cave art that had ever been discovered. People didn't believe it was real. Many thought it was a hoax. But soon more and more caves were discovered, and we started getting a better idea about the creative impulses of early humans. We know more about how this art was created than we know the reasons why. Just think about it. Early humans came deep into these caves. In fact, so deep that probably nobody ever saw these images. They had to bring their own lighting, their own scaffolding that they had to build to paint on the ceiling. And then they created art. Who knows, maybe it's the same impulses that drive us to doodle, draw, and paint. Maybe early humans are not too different from ourselves.